Well, I'm on the top of King Billy Track, northeast of the Snowy Plains airstrip. I've got a compound fracture in my left leg.
All right, I do understand, sir. How did that happen?
I was sawing a log off the road and the bit from the top side slipped down and jammed my leg and broke it.
Okay, so right now, can you see any blood pouring or spurting out?
No, we put a bandage on it.
All right.
That's my boot on.
This call may sound remarkably calm, but 59-year-old Rob and his wife Trudy are in trouble. With Rob in intense pain from a broken leg, they're stranded in the Alpine High Country, 140 kilometres northeast of Melbourne.
And how's the pain? What are you feeling?
Oh, nothing playing.
Yeah, I do understand.
The rescue location is covered in dense bush and darkness is approaching. Micah Flight Paramedic Ray and the team need to get there quickly to make sure they can get the patient off the mountain.
Righto, 4 minutes run, 10 miles.
We call it Tiger Country because that's where if things go wrong big, and it's generally either cold or extreme and it's remote.
3 o'clock load, got some people signalling us. Roger.
Right now, getting the chopper down safely is the first challenge.
Paramedics' role in this case is to look out for any obstacles that can endanger the aircraft.
Ray, you can have a look as we're going on the right-hand side. Okay, got you.
The communication between all three of us is now probably at its most extreme. They're calling out basically every foot and every metre and every clearing, every tree.
5 to the ground. Just come down slowly, surface. Good, slight slope.
When you come down, left mate's coming on. And solid.
Slowly bring the power out. Yep, roger.
As they unload the gear, a couple are standing by a four-wheel drive to meet them.
What's your name, mate?
Robert.
Rob, my name's Ray. And I remember turning to the guy I was working with and go, you think that's the patient? It's like, nah. And then he starts hobbling towards us.
Stay there, we'll bring a stretcher to you.
And I go, he doesn't need to be walking. He's got a clearly broken ankle. I can see that from here. And he's going, no, I'll hobble to the helicopter.
Geez, so make you blokes tough, you come to us.
First thing through my mind, it must be a country bloke. You can just tell they're self-sufficient, they're tough. They have to do what they need to do to get things done.
Come with me, come with us. Do the dance, bottom right here, and I'll give you a hand with that leg, okay? Hold tight.
Do you want to take the other boot off?
Right on the ankle?
Down low, yeah.
All right, mate. How about we get you out of here? We might get you in somewhere a bit warmer.
You're in charge, mate.
Okay, no problem.
As tough as this farmer is, the shock of the accident and the severe pain is starting to take a toll.
Rob's just sitting up on the stretcher now. The face is trying to be stoic, but it's broken. And we knew it was hurting. Yeah, Rob was in some serious pain.
That's hurting.
Now, you normally well, Rob?
Yeah, good as gold.
Good as gold?
No medication.
No medications.
pills.
Up in the Victorian High Country, Flight Paramedic Ray is about to start treating 59-year-old farmer Rob.
All right, I'll just get this bandage off.
Yeah, just cut if you have to.
Yeah, I will.
Rob and his wife Trudy were on a four-wheel driving holiday that ended in a terrifying ordeal.
We were just coming down a track and there was a tree over the road. So naturally, Rob, who's a farmer, used to cutting trees and so forth, got the chainsaw and started to get it off the road.
But the tree slipped, ripping open Rob's lower leg and pinning him underneath.
I remember thinking, if I can't get him out, I'm going to have to go and leave him there.
Luckily, it was Rob's jeans that were caught under the log, so Trudy was able to cut him free.
I unzipped the zipper on his boot and could see it was filling with blood. He was as white as a sheet.
Chase, you want to snap a tourniquet on one of those hands for me, no?
Good, that started the bite.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to give you something for that, and I'll keep looking at this a little bit.
As Rob braces himself for the worst, Ray carefully removes the sock to assess the damage.
The sock really started adhering to the clots in the wound and trying to gently pull that off. And we're wetting it down and pulling it off. And yeah, he starts rumbling around on the stretcher again. I don't blame him.
All right, so what's happened? Your sock's probably stuck to your wound.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fractured that quite bad.
You right, mate?
Yeah, just starting to shake, that's all.
The bone's almost sticking out. That makes it look gruesome. He needs to be somewhere where they can take care of that injury and all the possible complications.
It's okay, you can be fine.
Flight paramedic Ray has finally managed to remove the blood-soaked sock to reveal what's underneath.
So we get to the point the boot's off, the sock's off, and like, wow, this is quite a big injury. He's got an enormous laceration there. It looks like a fracture, but it could involve possibly a fracture dislocation. It's right down on the ankle, so it's a complex joint, and this is quite a complex injury.
All right, these sting, okay? So relax your foot. Relax your foot.
Pain relief is on its way, but it's so cold. The only place Ray can find a vein is in Rob's foot.
Oh, that bit up my toe. Ah! It's going right up my toe. Oh.
The foot's clearly a pretty tender place to put an IV. It's not something we routinely do.
Does it stop being up your toe now?
Oh, a little bit.
Three-way. Thank you.
So Rob's facade's crumbled now. He's been stoic up to this point. Something had to give. But it's good because we've got IV access and now we can give him all the drugs that we really need to give him to really go and have a look at this leg.
These are the no pain, no gain things.
Well, just about, isn't it?
Okay, feel some water shooting up your foot. All right, so you just got a wad of pain relief, okay? What I'm going to start doing is cleaning this wound up.
Yep.
We're going to bandage it.
Yep. Well.
And I can guarantee you, we'll splint it, it ain't going to tickle.
Part of making Rob comfortable is splinting that leg so it just doesn't move. So then we can do things like elevate it and all the simple things that you do to ensure that there's really no more complications.
All right, so we'll just get this splint on, keep this joint nice and tight. Well, you want to prevent further damage to nerves as well as blood vessels. I mean, the bone is what it is now at the moment. And we're almost ready to roll, really.
As the air ambulance crew prepare for the 45-minute flight back to Melbourne's Alfred Hospital, Rob's now feeling guilty about his wife Trudy having to drive 2 hours off the mountain on her own.
You don't worry about me, you just be careful getting home.
Yeah, I'll be right. Okay, go down.
I knew we were going to get out, I wasn't worried about that, but I was more worried about how my mate was going to cope. That's a bit scary, like you're stuck up there miles from anybody and dark and wildlife on the road. There's a creek to get across, some of the switchbacks are a bit rough.
Just sitting right turn, rolling, back right. That was clear.
Trude's my best mate. Yeah. It was hard.
M1 airborne to the Alfred with an ETA there of 1752. Yeah, that's right. They're expecting it about that time. Thanks, mate.
Farmer Rob is being airlifted to the Alfred Hospital after a tree fell on him in Victoria's remote high country.
Meters coming on. This will warm up pretty well. About 5 minutes.
His wife Trudy, a nurse, managed to cut her husband free, bandage his severely broken ankle, and get him to the chopper.
Yeah, no, much better, thanks.
Glad I had Trudy there, not somebody else. Because I know if she says we're in the pub, we're in the pub. If we're not, we're not. I didn't actually think it was as bad as what it turned out. Like, I felt the pressure on my leg, and then I heard Trudy's voice saying, "Oh, Webby." And I thought, "Oh, this doesn't sound too good." And then when I looked down and had a look at my leg, I thought, it doesn't look too good.
With such a bad injury, Ray, the Micah flight paramedic, keeps the pain relief coming.
I was just going to give you a little bit now, a little bit when we get to hospital. Just keep you nice and comfy. Yeah,
I'm looking at that ankle and thinking he's a farmer and he loves being outdoors and is quite active. If this joint's not fixed properly, he'll lose mobility, he could lose his livelihood, he could lose his love of the bush. He can't afford in his profession and what he does for a living, and he can't afford it in his lifestyle.
On the ground, about 3 minutes, guys.
Great, thank you.
But right now, Rob is just grateful to the team for getting him off the mountain.
On the ground.
You can't say much because thanks doesn't seem like enough.
I might have get to Melbourne, isn't it?
It's quicker than driving.
pretty amazing that there's people out there that do that for other people.
Now in the capable hands of the Alfred medical team, Rob's about to find out his fate. This injury could change the course of his life. 10 weeks ago, a tree fell on Rob and smashed his ankle during a four-wheel driving trip with his wife Trudy in Victoria's remote alpine country. The farmer was emergency airlifted off the mountain, while Trudy managed to drive their vehicle out of the difficult terrain and join her husband in hospital. Surgery was needed to repair his broken fibula, and screws were inserted into his ankle.
Not very hungry today, girls. Too much food.
Fortunately, after intensive rehab, Rob is now back working on his property.
Come on. Considering we haven't had too much rain, you don't look too bad, girls.
Look at you, big fella.
There you go.
How you doing? More to the point.
Going right.
Good to see you walking.
Yeah, going good.
Going good?
And today, Ray, the flight paramedic who helped rescue him, has dropped by to check on his patient's progress.
Come inside.
Come in.
He was as white as a sheet and I was hoping he didn't pass out. And once you guys landed, it was like, my job's over. Look after him.
No, you did all the hard work, not us. Don't worry about that.
You know, I get a bit emotional about it sometimes, but it's amazing that people will come like you and do their job to help somebody else out.
Rob and Trudy both extremely grateful, and that's quite heartwarming for us. We don't do it for the thanks or the kudos. We just do it because that's what we love doing. We love helping people.
Life-changing, to be honest.
Thank you very kindly on behalf of all of us.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Every time I see a red helicopter, I'll think about them, not just Ray. The whole lot of them are just amazing blokes. And, can't thank them enough.